Hey guys, Todd Falcone here. Welcome to my office. I want to do a really quick video blog post and talk about what I believe is a really major issue that a lot of people are facing as network marketers. And I think it's an issue that prevents a lot of people from, well, first of all, from becoming successful, but certainly from sometimes even moving. And that is the issue of caring what other people think. Now, I know we all, to some extent, and a lot of contexts and areas of our lives care what people think, but when it comes down to prospecting and initiating contact for your business opportunity, so many people get caught up in this whole concern as to what somebody might think of them, think about them, think you know, whatever. I mean, they get so spun out in their heads worrying about what other people are thinking. Now don't get me wrong. I care what people think about me, about my reputation, and so on. But when it comes to projecting myself out into the marketplace, I really don't care what you think. If you're not paying my rent, if you're not putting my kids through college, if you're not, you know, if you're not feeding me, if you're not, it doesn't really matter what you think, and I don't worry about that. I don't get any kind of emotional attachment to what you as the prospect might be thinking as I'm going about building my business, which what that does, because I really don't care, at least in that context, it enables me to very easily and effortlessly go out in the marketplace with abandon, essentially, and not have to worry, because there are no worries. I don't care whether a prospect says yes or the prospect says no, or they say you're an idiot or you're crazy, you're nuts, I would never do anything. None of that stuff affects me. And so most people, they get so stuck on the emotional side, being emotionally attached to the responses and the reactions that they get or may be getting in many cases from their prospects, that they don't either take any action at all, or they go out there and they take a little bit of action and they get somebody who says no, or they get angry, or they say something crazy to the person, and that totally puts them in shutdown mode. And you've got to be able to completely detach yourself emotionally and treat your business as a business. Now, when it comes to what your friends think about you in terms of you as a human being, and how your family thinks about you and how they view you as a person, as a human being, sure, we care what people think. But when it comes down to prospecting for your network marketing or direct sales business, you have to look at it as a business and take the emotional side out of it, while still being attached to who you are emotionally and being able to just be you. But if in your brain all you're doing is constantly thinking, what if, I don't know, if they say, what if they say this, or what if I screw up and I don't want to look silly, I don't want to look stupid. You know what, you have to get, if you want to be successful in this business, you have to completely separate yourself from the emotional side. And so for me, it was just a decision in my own brain to say, you know what, I really don't care whether you say yes or you say no. If you say yes, great. If you say no, great. If you say I'm an idiot, great. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. Fantastic. If you say, it doesn't matter what you say, whether it's positive or negative, I'm still going to go in this direction. Nothing is going to stop me. Nothing is going to prevent me from continuing to move in the direction based on the decisions that I've personally made about what I'm doing as a business professional. If you want to come along for the ride, come on. If you don't want to come along for the ride, fine. If you want to make fun of me for being on the ride that I'm on, you know, that's your business, but I'm not going to take ownership in that. And so many times, new network marketing distributors don't separate themselves from that emotional side, and it prevents them from taking action, and it certainly prevents them from taking the kind of massive action that's required in order to be successful. So just be cognitive, be cognizant of what you're doing out there, and the next time you start to feel the emotions well up, whatever those emotions, fear, nervousness, hesitance, I could name all sorts of different emotions that we might experience. You know what? Just take the time to go, wait a minute, it doesn't really matter. I don't really care what that person thinks. This is business. This is a business decision. This isn't, I'm asking you on a date. This is not a relationship. This is a business. Are you open to taking a look at something? Yes or no? No, you're not. Well, I'm not going to take it as personal rejection, because it's not personal rejection. It's just you simply aren't interested for whatever the reason might be. And I think if you just start to separate yourself from the emotional side as you go about prospecting, you're going to find it to be way easier. You're going to find it to be way more enjoyable. And you're just going to find that you get yourself in a much greater state of flow on a consistent basis, and you'll be able to easily go for it because you really don't care. You don't care one way or the other. I really, truly, if you join, that's awesome. I'll work with you. If you say I'm nuts, or if you say I don't want to join, that's awesome. That's fine. That's your decision. That's great. And I don't have any at all, zero emotional attachment to the outcome. Start separating yourself from the emotional side, and you'll start to see more recruits in your business, and you'll start to actually have probably quite a bit more fun in your network marketing business. This is Todd Falcone. We'll see you on another blog post quite soon.